So, like I said, there's my house. So we're just in the front yard, and if you're following along on the lesson plan, I would bring the students or the children outside. I was going to actually bring my kids outside for this, but I figured that would turn into a 30-minute video. So bring them outside, recap with them the five senses and what you had been talking about. If it's a small group, I think it would be fun to blindfold them for the walk. It builds some trust in their partner, and forces them to use the other senses. We use our sight all the time. So it would force them to use their other senses. If you have a large class or a lot of students or kids, then it might be a little chaotic to blindfold everyone. So you could walk to certain places and have them close their eyes. So starting here, really, you could start with blindfolded or eyes closed and just have them listen and talk about, start with what they hear. Right now, I don't know if you can hear it, but someone's riding around on a four-wheeler. There's birds chirping. And then move to feel or touch. I think that's probably the sense that you're going to use the most. I can feel the sun on me. I can bend down and feel the grass. I can feel the wind a little bit. It's nice and cool out. You can walk some of the students over and they can touch the bark on a tree and and they can describe what it is just by touching it, or even some pine needles and what's the difference between the needles they're feeling and the tree that they just touched. And today we're actually have a little fire going, so they would definitely be able to smell that. And that's just in one spot. So moving along, again, you could touch the trees. A leaf, a pine cone. And these are just things that are laying around. Depending on where you're at, you would have different items. Here is another pine cone, just a little different, but still the same. Another tree, touching a tree, a nice live tree compared to the tree over here that's rotted, cut down and rotted out. Depending on what season too, if there was flowers out, you could touch flowers. We have a nice little fence here, a post and wire. Like I said, your touch is going to be what you probably use the most. And then there's some flowers, a little bit of flowers. Over here, we have snow. And they can feel as they're walking how the ground changes. They can touch with their hands and feel that it's snow. They can touch the grass and then touch, of course, the mud. They can hear the bike. Pretty sure that's my dad's bike. Down here, it's another flower and a rock. So using whatever you have in nature